Hey, welcome everybody. Tony Porter, Cards and Dice TV, 2021 Fall Classic Baseball, New York at Toronto. It's going to be Gerrit Cole, a B pitcher, versus Robbie Ray, his A stuff, his A column. So this ought to be some kind of matchup today. For the Yanks, the lineup is going to be LeMahieu at first base, Stanton at DH, Judge in right field, Torres a cleanup at shortstop, Urshela at third baseman, Frazier in left field, Clint Frazier. Odor, the second baseman, batting seventh. Batting eighth is Higashioka, and Talkman, the center fielder, batting ninth. We got a couple of, I didn't pull Higashioka. Talkman is there. Let me grab Higashioka as well. How's everybody doing out there? Now, I really enjoy playing this game. I'm getting an itch to maybe throw some APA just to vary, change it up a little bit. So we're trying Frazier. Here's Frazier, and then of course, let me look for. I think Higashioka maybe already in the deck. Oh no, it was Sanchez. Sanchez was in the deck. All right, so let me see. Oh, just passed him. There he is. All right, we're set. I thought I had this together. I was wrong. So Stanton is batting second, then it's Judge, then it's Torres, Urshela, Frazier, Clint Frazier, Odor, Rougned Odor, Higashioka, and Talkman, center fielder. So let's do it. That's the lineup for the Yankees, who will be facing Robbie Ray. And of course, for the Toronto Blue Jays, it's Semien, the second baseman, Bichette at short, Guerrero, the first baseman, Grichuk in center field batting, cleanup Biggio, the third baseman, Gurriel in left field, Tellez DHing, Kirk, the catcher, and Palacios in right field. Let's play ball. All right, we're rolling 2d6 and a d20. We're either red and the white, kind of like you do in APA. That's a 15. That'd be a fly ball right field. Over is Palacios, and one away, so LeMahieu flies out. Giancarlo Stanton is next with a 46 and an 18. That's a drive in the gap, cut off nicely by the center fielder Grichuk. And trying for two is going to be Stanton, and he is out. And that is an 8-2. He's first one was fly out to right, and the second one righty. So that would be the second baseman covering 8-4. He's out trying to stretch a single into a double. So he's out 8-4.
Girl?
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. All right, looks like we're back. Had some minor technical difficulties, but it seems like we are back. There it is. I don't know why there was a black screen. Okay. All right. Aaron Judge with 2 outs. And it's a 3-2, and that's going to be bounced to second base, and that will retire the side. Easy play for Semien, 4-3. Go to the bottom of the first. Marcus Semien leading off. It's Bichette and Guerrero. There's a pitch from Gerrit Cole, 15, and that'll be a strikeout. So he strikes out first man he faces. Bo Bichette now with a 45, and that'll be a strikeout. Back-to-back Ks for Gerrit Cole. He has his B stuff. Here's Vladimir Guerrero with a 21, strike 3. So Gerrit Cole strikes out the side to start the game. Easy peasy inning for Gerrit Cole. All right, Gleyber Torres leading off the top of the second. And that is a 31, bounced up the middle and through into center field for a single. So Torres is on with a knock. Here's Gio Urshela, batted .267 with 14 home runs. That's a 61, and that's a strikeout. So the first strikeout of the game for Robbie Ray, the left-hander. Next is Clint Frazier. Here's the pitch, 43, and 43 will be a ball hit right back to Ray. Goes to second to Bichette. The relay to first, and it's a 1-6-3 double play. Inning over, no runs. One hit, nobody left. Bottom of the second inning, no score. Here's Randall Grichuk with a 53 and a 16. I think it's a range check. Third baseman Urshela. Urshela is, wait a second. Urshela at third base is a 10, and that'll be by him for a double down the line past the diving Urshela. Digging for second is Grichuk, and he makes it. So a leadoff double by Randall Grichuk. And here's Biggio with a 12, and that'll be a fly ball to right. And let's check out if the runner will advance. Only on a 1. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Pitch from Cole, and that's a 31. And that is a ground ball. Base hit past the diving Torres into left field. Runner, if he's fast, and Grichuk, I believe, is not fast. I looked at him, he was an A. Nope, he is not. He didn't score a lot of runs. So he will hold up at third base. So first and third now. Yanks are playing it back. They're not going to just want to get out of this inning, even if it allows a run. We're going to play the infield in. We're going to play the corners in the middle halfway. Here's Rowdy Tellez. Pitch from Cole. Hoping for a strikeout. 23. Got him. Swinging. All right. And now it's Alejandro Kirk. Gerrit Cole checks in with Higashioka and deals 24, and that'll be a hit by pitch. No, it's a fly ball, ripped, but right at Tauchman, F8, actually L8. And that retires the side. No runs, a couple of hits, a couple of men left. Moving to the top of the third, no score. Top of the third, we're going to see the bottom of the order, Odor, Higashioka, and Tauchman. All right, here's the pitch. And that's a 66. A drive, and that's going to be off the top of the wall. Digging for second is Odor, and he's in standing with a long double. Just missed a home run by maybe a few inches. And it's Higashioka now with a runner at second base. Pitch from Ray, and that's a 33, which will be a strikeout. So that's Ray's second strikeout of the game. Here's a ninth place hitter, Tauchman. And that 13 is a strikeout, so back-to-back Ks for Robbie Ray. Gets him with a curveball. Had him out in front. And here is LeMahieu with a 33, and that's line base hit. Let's see if the runner will score from second. Yes. The Yanks are on the board, and they lead at 1-0. LeMahieu with a 2-out single. Drives in Odor. Here comes Giancarlo Stanton with 35 home runs. Here's the pitch and a 64. Strike 3. And that retires the side. No run, 1 run and on 2 hits. And it's 1-0 Yanks. Bottom of the third. Now Toronto's got a good team. They won 90 games. Here's Josh Palacios with a 42, and that'll be bounced to second base, scooped up by Odor, throws out Palacios for the first out. From the bottom of the third, Yanks lead it 1-0, playing Fall Classic Baseball at 26 against a lefty. It's a single. Otherwise, it's a tapper right back to Cole. Feels it cleanly and throws over to first. 2 out. Bichette, right-handed hitter, struck out in the first inning. 2 outs now here in the bottom of the third. Cole winds and deals. Yeah, that's a 45. It'll be a strike 3, and that retires the side. Strikeout number 5 for Cole. 5 strikeouts so far. All right, no runs and no hits. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Aaron Judge leading it off. Aaron Judge hit 39 home runs last year. He's going to be in the 60s this year, and he swings and misses at a high fastball. For the first out, heads back to the bench with the bat on his shoulders. Gleyber Torres, who singled, 36, and that'll be a tapper right back to Robbie Ray, who feels it and throws out Torres. And now Gio Shelley struck out in the first inning with a 24, and that will be a ground ball to short. Easy pickings for Bichette, and that retires the side. 3 up and 3 down. Go to the bottom of the 4th now. Who's coming up? It's going to be Guerrero, Grichuk, and Biggio. Gerrit Cole has his work cut out for him. 51, that's going to be an error check on who, and the 19 is too high. That's a ground ball to Urshela. Bobbles it for a minute, but then gets a grip on it and fires the first. Little throw scooped out by LeMahieu for the first out, 5-3. Next up is Grichuk. Grichuk, what did he do in the first inning? He doubled, and he's going to swing and miss here. And Gerrit Cole slider for a strikeout. And Kevin Biggio with a 53 and a 4, strike 3, and that is strikeout number 7. Wow, 7 strikeouts here in 4 innings for Gerrit Cole. And I want to watch Jacob deGrom in a little while. Frazier now with a 46 and a 14. That'll be popped up. He's a righty. That will be popped up. We are in Toronto. 14 on a righty, and that'll be to the first base side. And foul ground, Guerrero pulls it in, FO3. Rougned Odor, who doubled in the 3rd inning, here's a pitch, scored a run. That's a 35, and that'll be a fly ball. Left field, Gurriel and Grichuk over, and it's Gurriel making the catch. Higashioka, and a 52, that'll be a strikeout. Number 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts for Higashioka, for Robbie Ray. Bottom of the 5th, no runs, no hits in the top of the 5th. Go to the bottom of the 5th. Lourdes Gurriel. Here's a pitch from Gerrit Cole, a 64. Strike 3, got him. Number 8 for Cole. Rowdy Tellez now with a 41, and that'll be ball 4. So Tellez walks. The 3rd base runner allowed by Cole. There's Alejandro Kirk with a 64, and he checks his swing to check with the the first base umpire. He went around, and Kirk doesn't like it. He doesn't agree. But the first base umpire, Montague, rings him up. 9. Palacios now. And it's a 13, strike 3, and that retires the side. 10 strikeouts for Gerrit Cole in this game. So he's dominating here through 5. Only allowed 3 base runners, a walk, and a couple of hits. Tauchman to lead off the top of the 6th inning. There was no runs, no hits, 1 left in that inning to walk. And Tauchman up now against Robbie Ray with a 53 and a 4, and that's a strikeout. Got him with the curveball. Number 7 for Robbie Ray. Standard, modern baseball game with tons of strikeouts, right? Just strikeout after strikeout after strikeout. Oh, my bad. All right. LeMahieu's up with a 23, and that is going to be a K. Back-to-back Ks. Number 8 for Robbie Ray. Here's Giancarlo Stanton. The Yanks lead at 1-0. Stanton singled and struck out. And that's a 15. So Robbie Ray strikes out the side. No runs, no hits. 3 up, 3 down. 9 strikeouts for Robbie Ray. Bottom of the 6th. We're going to push both these guys at least 7 innings, if not 8. Let's see, 6 Semien. Actually, we'll see. We'll see 24th. That's an 18. It's going to be a fly ball center field. Under it will be Talkman. 1 down. So Semien flies out to center. Bichette now with a 12. And that's popped up infield. In front of the mound. Catcher. So that's P2. Higashioka hauls it in. Pitcher took a while to get out of the way. Cole just stood there. Here's Guerrero with 2 outs, and that's going to be a 31, and that's a bouncing ball and through the hole, played by Frazier in the left. So it's a single for Guerrero with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Go-ahead run is Grichuk. Grichuk has good power, hit 22 home runs. Cole checks in with Higashioka for the sign, sets and deals, and that's a 24. That's going to be a fly ball deep left field. Back goes Frazier to the track and makes the catch. So 1 hit there in that inning. No runs, 1 hit. 1 left to the top of the 7th. 1-0. So the last game I played was a 10-8 score. It was 18 runs, 23 hits, and 1 error. This game has 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors through 6. We go to the top of the 7th. Aaron Judge from Robbie. Oh, Cole will be an A pitcher now. He will move up 1. And there it is, a 33, and that's going to be line base hit for Judge. So Judge is on with a single, rips 1 to center field for his first hit of the day. Gleyber Torres now. Pitch from Ray, and that's a 45, which will be a fly ball right field. Near the line is Palacios, and he makes a nice running catch. So 1 away. Next up is Gio Urshela, struck out and grounded out. Here's the pitch from Ray, and that's going to be a 23. Strike 3, and that's number 10 for Ray. Next up is Clint Frazier. Pitch to Frazier, 63. Got him. Number 11. Strikes him out. No runs. 1 hit. 1 left. We move to the stretch. 7th inning stretch. Kevin Biggio, Lourdes Gurriel, and Rowdy Tellez. Gerrit Cole, who's so far struck out 10. And here's the bottom of the 7th inning. So we got some kind of pitcher's duel here. And here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 42, which will be a pop-up right at home plate. And that is Higashioka with another one. Here is Lourdes Gurriel, who's single and struck out. And it's a 26 against a lefty. It'd be a single. Otherwise, it's going to be a ground ball to short, scooped up by Torres. Fires the first. Nice stretch by LeMahieu. 6-3, put out for the put out. 2 outs, and here's Rowdy Tellez. And that's a 51 with a 13. That's going to be an error check on the shortstop. That's way too high for Torres. 13. Let me just double check that. Yeah, Torres is a 7. He'll feel that cleanly and throw him out. Retires the side. 3 up and 3 down. Easy inning for Cole. Oh, Jesus. My cards went flying. All right, you're out of order now, so be it. All right, top of the 8th. Oh, man, we're going to have to pull the pitchers now, unfortunately. That's how modern games are played. Pulling the pitcher. All right, let's see. We got a couple. We got Got a lot of righties batting, but we got a lefty, Odor, and a couple of righties coming up. Tauchman is a righty, I believe. No, these are two lefties. Let me bring in this guy, Meza. Meza's coming in. See what kind of stuff he has. He has his A stuff. Meza. Tim Meza with his A stuff replaces Robbie Ray, who was lights out. Here in the top of the eighth, we'll face Odor. And here's the pitch. That's a 41, which will be a ball hit right back to the mound. Fielded by Meza. Underhand toss to Guerrero for the first out. Next is Kyle Higashioka. Higashioka's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts today. That's a 36. And that'll be a pop-up to center. Grichuk settles under it. Out number 2. And now it's Tauchman. And here's a pitch, and that's a 63. It'll be strike 3, and that retires the side. So easy inning for Meza. Mama Meza. Go to the bottom of the 8th. The Blue Jays here at home trailing 1-0. Alejandro Kirk, Palacios, and then top of the order against Gerrit Cole. We're going to let Gerrit Cole do one more, if possible. We'll see what happens. That's going to be a 23, strike 3, number 11 on the day. Gets him with a slider. That ball was clocked at 93 miles an hour. Here's Palacios, Josh Palacios, with a 35, and that'll be a ground ball to the third baseman. Scooped up by Urshela. You better hurry, and just got him by half a step. Rowdy Toledo. Nope. Now it's the. I remember my cards fell over, so everybody's a little bit got a little bit of a mess. So it's Semien and Bichette and Guerrero and the other guys. So Marcus Semien is up, and he is 0 for 3, struck out, grounded out, and flied out. Probably the last batter Cole will face. Here's a pitch, and that is a 32. Ball tapped right back to the mound. Picked up by Cole, and he throws out Semien, and that retires the side. 3 up and 3 down. Wow, what a performance by Gerrit Cole. Outstanding. 8 hits, allowed 8 innings, allowed 3 hits, no runs, no earned runs. He walked 1, I believe, and he struck out 11. Yikes. What a day for Gerrit Cole. We're going to see Chapman coming in to close it out. And we're going to see a new pitcher for the Rays. It's going to be Thornton. And Thornton will have his A stuff. Trent Thornton with his A stuff coming in. All right, Thornton will face LeMahieu, Stanton, and Judge here in the top of the 9th inning with the Yanks up 1-0. The Yanks would like an insurance run. Here's a pitch to LeMahieu. That's a 45, and that'll be a fly ball left field. Backing up a couple of steps is Gurriel, and he settles under it and hauls it in for out number 1. Giancarlo Stanton now, the 46, and that's popped up. He's a righty, so that's going to be popped up to the right side. Guerrero over, FO3, so 2-way. And now it's Aaron Judge. Judge is 1 for 3, singled in the 7th. Judge is batting .258 on the season, 31 at bats, 2 home runs in 8 games. Here's the pitch, and that's a 22, which will be line base hit to left center field, cut off by Gurriel. So that's a second hit for Judge today, 2 singles. A nice stroke by Judge into left center field. He's on at first, and Thornton throws over a couple of times just to keep him honest. And here is Gleyber Torres, who's 1 for 3. And pitch to Gleyber, 65, and that's off the pitcher. That's a deep drive left field. That ball is out of here. 2-run shot for Gleyber Torres. There was no doubt about that. Trent Thornton gives up the long ball for sure. And the Yankees have taken a 3-0 lead. So Gleyber Torres connects. Torres did hit 9 home runs and hits one here on a 65. Gio Urshela now. Pitch from Thornton, and that's a 65 again. That's way back. Urshela gets a hold of one deep, and that ball is gone. Gurriel could do nothing but watch. So back-to-back jacks. 4-0 Yankees. And it's going to be Clint Frazier. Pitch from Thornton, 33, and that's ball 4, and that's going to be it. That's all for Thornton. And it's going to go to the bullpen. We're going to bring in Dolis. I guess we're bringing in Dolis. I'm not too sure. Let me see. Let's go back. Undo the sub. Dolis. Yeah, Dolis should be in here for sure. Because he's been, I mean, he pitched in almost 40 games. So I printed out most of the guys that did most of the work. Maybe I've left like a few guys with 1 or 2 games pitched out. And then I just kind of pull those if I need them as starters. Otherwise, I just forget about it. Here's Rafael Dolis. Found him. I got chastised for not separating like a little roster instead of having to go through the 50 cards. But I'm just kind of like shoot from the hip sometimes. So Dolis is coming in. What kind of stuff will Dolis have? Dolis will have his B stuff. He will face Odor, the lefty. And there's the pitch. And that's a 36. Will be a ground ball to first base for the out. G3, 3 unassisted. And Yanks pick up 3 more runs, so they pad their lead on 1, 2, 3 hits, including back-to-back home runs by Gleyber Torres and Gio Urshela. We go to, it's 4-0 now, go to the bottom of the 9th, and now we're going to go in a different direction. We were going to bring in Chapman, but we're going in a different direction here now. We're going to go to Green. So I don't think we need Chapman. Green is coming in, and Green will have his B stuff. So I really enjoyed this game. I'm really enjoying playing 2021, and I've played it for about a month now. Just I didn't expect to like it. I just started playing it because I've been watching a lot of the Yankees and the Mets win a lot this year. So I said, you know what, I want to feel like a little modern baseball, and I got into it. And Fall Classic is so easy to play. Let's see, Bichette. Who am I looking for? I'm looking for Chad Green. King, Litke, Chad Green. There he is. And he will have, what did I say? He will have his B stuff. So Green will be facing Bichette, Guerrero, and Grichuk. Toronto had a heck of a team with 91 wins, so don't count them out. Bo Bichette, and that's going to be a 16, strike 3, so one out here for Chad Green in the bottom of the ninth. Next up is Vladimir Guerrero with a 56, and he struck him out. Back-to-back Ks for Chad Green. And next is Randall Grichuk. And it's a 64, and he struck out the side. Yes, sirree. 3 up and 3 down. Ball game is over. Yanks win it by a score of 4-0. So Yanks 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors. And the Blue Jays, no runs, 3 hits, and no errors. A shutout for the Yanks. The Yanks improve their record to 6-4, while the Blue Jays fall to 6-4. And Cole is 3-0 on the season. And Robbie Ray falls to 0-1. I hope you enjoyed the presentation of the 2021 Yankees. I enjoyed this game greatly. 4-0 shutout by Gerrit Cole and Chad Green. All right, guys. This is Tony Porter, Cards and Dice TV. Remember to join Universal Baseball Association Facebook group and the Fall Classic Facebook group as well. And remember, like and